I love the spiral. Spiral that's what is that? A piece of, what is that? What's it called? That kiss
Mistletoe.
mistletoe. Oh, I see you've got it with you constantly.
We're in Santa's grotto.
Oh my God! Look at your father.
We're getting dazzled now, Quentin. The light's shining off your head.
I know, right? Off my freshly bald head.
Yeah,
Let me get a little shine off it.
Don't cover
I
up
can hardly bear to look.
There you go.
Trying to get the shine off.
Oh,
It's glaring. I give a message like this: Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Okay, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Quentin's bald head was blinding everybody.
That's your light. You have to let it shine.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's the shining light.
Bald head shine.
Well, we just wanted to say Happy Christmas, everyone,
Mm-hmm.
from all of us who've been doing little things in the background with Carry Forth Tradition, just to hopefully cheer you up a little bit this year. It's been a very difficult time for lots of people, and we know that not everybody's fortunate enough to be with family and loved ones at this time. And we just want you to know that you're not alone. We're really grateful for all your messages and all the things that you've posted on Carry Forth Tradition, because it's kept everybody going, and it's been really nice that some people have joined in and sent things that they've made. And we just wanted to say Happy Christmas, keep smiling, and hopefully next year things will be a little bit brighter and we'll just keep going.
Merry Christmas to everyone. It has been and continues to be a very strange year for all of us, but this group has made all the difference.
And what we do have is each other. We do have each other, even if everything else is melting like the snow. We do have each other, so we have to cherish that. And it's not always easy, because sometimes we don't even think we deserve it. But in the end, once we step out and we really connect with someone else, it makes all the difference. I think that's part of what makes us human, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm realizing that a lot of people are afraid, but with uncertain times. But if we can just remember the good side of humanity to keep us going, not look at the bad things that are going on.
Well, some people bring out I have wonderful neighbors, for instance. They bring out even though both of them have all kinds of disabilities, but they always take time to go on their front stoop, which they decorate with all kinds of silly things. One is a hockey player from one team and the other from another team, so they put that all over their front wall, and then they make jokes about it. House divided. It's just like broadcast to the street, but they always find a way to say hi to one of our neighbors, and they commit to mowing the grass when there is grass to mow, and they commit to keeping the sidewalks clean all the time. And that's just a little thing that they do, but it makes such a difference for everyone. And consequently, there's people always flocking around their house at the front there. And in the summertime, they have all kinds of gatherings in the backyard, fires at night and stuff like that. So it makes it a welcome spot for everyone to come down and meet, and makes all the difference. And that's part of traditional Nova Scotian culture, just to be on your stoop and talking to whoever walks by.
On the stoop. It was like that in Brooklyn too. When I lived in Brooklyn, everybody congregates on the stoop.
Yeah, that's right. And then you get to know what's going on really quickly, actually, word of mouth.
Sure. Everybody that passes by. Yeah.
It's pretty similar around here, and that's what's lovely in it. We've all got the same values, we've all got the same traditions, really. I reckon we're all one big family, and we've got all the Christmas decorations out here. It's a little estate full of bungalows. Quite a lot of people retire here, and
old school.
Yeah, and like all the Christmas decorations started popping up, and then a few more, and then you can walk around the estate on a night, because me and Dad are going for a little walk on a night now, and we can see all the lights in the gardens, and every night we go out, there's more arrived. It's just people putting them up for everybody else, because a lot of the people around here, they don't get out, they're elderly, but when you can look out your window and see things opposite, it just cheers you up.
If they didn't have the distraction of screens, they would do a lot more creativity, wouldn't they? What we used to do, what did we used to do? When we were kids for Christmas, I used to spend it with my grandma a lot, baking things, I used to do baking biscuits actually with the boys, and put a hole in to hang them on the tree and decorate them.
Oh,
There.
Biscuits.
In school, we would be doing all these projects for Christmas, and we bring them home to our parents. I would bring home all these Christmas things, with the little paper that they make in the little holes like this with the colored paper.
Oh yeah.
And we bring all those home and all these little things. I made my mother for Christmas a jewelry box made out of, cardboard and macaroni, and I sprayed, she kept that jewelry box for 20 some odd years, my mother.
That's right.
Oh,
That's right.
It disintegrated. That's the only way she
oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
I had some needlework I did for my gran once. My mum still got it somewhere. It says 1980 on it in the centre.
Yeah.
we used to have a big hallway with a open banister going up and a big mahogany handrail going down, and it were all open at the top. It's really beautiful old house, about 300 years old, wasn't it? Really, but you can see it on Carryforth Tradition. I've written about that. And we used to decorate. We used to hang silver sparkly things all the way down the, and all around, and all the walls were just covered in the things we'd drawn.
Yeah.
And then when we finished our house, we used to go around and decorate next doors, all the way down his cellar steps, all everywhere, and it was like every year we used to do it. And then when I was an adult and he were moving, we went down the stairs into his cellar, because he'd got all his cellar done out, and he'd got all these pictures still there from when we were kids. It was really sweet.
Yeah, there's a quality of being able to do that for other people that makes you feel special as a child. It's like you can do something now. You can give something to other people. You may not have money, but you can take action where maybe adults might not have the energy to do it. You can do it, and you get to be this little elf going around and putting sparkles. And
That's nice.
It always felt good. It always felt good giving more than receiving. It really did. Always does. Always does.
As they say, it's the heart that counts, isn't it?
Yeah. I love giving presents, actually. I know it's sometimes find it difficult, but when you find the right thing for the right person, it's really nice.
I've got my little prezi up there, Paula, from you.
I know. I was just about to say not giving anything away, because I found something. I didn't go out looking specifically, but it just came to me with flashing Becky, Becky, Becky on it, so I bought it.
Is that the little fellow above your head?
No, it's in that wrapped up
green package.
It's all. Oh, she's
look what Paula sent me. But look at this. These homemade candles.
Oh, wonderful!
They're wonderful, and she makes these amazing balms, these body balms that I wear, and they smell so good.
It's a beautiful
great.
balm.
Yeah,
and then I was thinking, I haven't got Susan's address. I thought that this morning. I could have sent everyone a present. I'll do that next year.
Your presence is appreciated.
Yeah. It's so funny. I said to Paula, I was just about to buy Paula a little present and get it sent to her from Naomi's shop, These Two Hands, and she's been on Carryforth Tradition. I interviewed her, and I just stopped myself. I thought, what if I send Paula a present and then I make her feel uncomfortable because she's not sent me one? I stopped myself. It's just
a real thought.
It's like, you just don't want to. It's
embarrassing.
You don't want to put pressure on people. But
did anyone see the star?
No.
Did you from your location?
I don't know if I saw it. I mean, I don't know if I saw it, but we've had a lot of rain.
I didn't try to see it, but
Dad said I saw it. Yeah, we did see it.
How can you not? Why was it not that spectacular if you can't remember it?
It was just a bright star.
Was it just dead bright? Oh,
Some said that it was the same star that appeared at the time of Jesus's birth, according to the astronomers.
Right.
And I saw a picture somewhere where someone took a picture of it. It was just like a Christmas card, right? It just looked exactly like a Christmas card with the snow and then the shining star, one shining star logo.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was stormy here. We had storm clouds. We still do. So it was couldn't see anything.
Yeah, we'd had clear night a few days before.
Yeah. Our weather's been about the same. We have a clear day today, but I was so surprised to see the sun today that I realized that I've been enduring the darkness for so many days now. Yeah. Well, there are things, good things are happening everywhere, even though it seems to be very dark.
Mm.
So that's the thing we have to keep remembering. I see a lot of people on the street, and when I meet people, I get this impression from people that they can't bother with, it's like they can't be bothered with the bad stories anymore. So they're just kind of treating each other very kindly, you know. So there is that, you know, there is people treating each other kindly, and that makes it, that, I think that's more important than anything else, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mother said she got tired of watching MSNBC and is not watching any more news programs.
Right.
Absolutely.
Oh,
I
good
was
for
like,
her.
I, lit- I,
She's
lit-
got
I
tired of
literally,
it.
I literally did a you remember what's it with the Little Rascal? Remember Little Rascal, Susan? We did that thing with the thing.
Back in the old days.
I couldn't believe what she said. I'm like, you're not watching it because I mean she was watching 15 hours, 18 hours a day
A
of
lot
that
too
stuff.
much of the television. Yeah. Yeah. But she's born in a time, what was the time of her birth? Wasn't she
19,
born in the 30s?
1935, and she didn't grow up with television. She grew up with
Yeah.
11 brothers and sisters,
Yeah.
but she has
That's enough
become
entertainment.
Yeah, that's
especially,
great.
especially that bunch. They were a wild family, you know, an interracial family at the time when it was illegal to be that, right? So you know,
Oh, that would make like,
you have a mother and father in the South, no less. So
wow.
yeah, they have interesting stories to tell, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's another thing we can give each other, because me growing up as a very young child in Jamaica, that was what sustained me through many years, when my family had many hardships and were separated from my extended family. I would always think about my great uncle's stories, right? On his front, he had a bench in front of his farm house, and he used to work from 4 a.m. until around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, because otherwise it's too hot otherwise. And he would come and sit down on his big bench. He was 6'7", and he would
Oh,
sit down on the bench, which
Mhm.
was much, his knees would be up. But I remember visiting him when I was 7, going back to Jamaica, and it was just these stories would come out, and so it was lovely always to remember those stories. And that's something that, you know, this generation of people who are now passing away, like our parents and grandparents, mostly our parents now, it's our parents, um, they have a lot of stories. They have a lot, and those are of great value to the future, to the children. Stories of just small things in life. I remember when I was a kid, and I would come to these elders with my problems, and they would just tell me a story, and I'd be like, huh? Like, what does that have to do with it? But in the sitting there and the being with them, still, there were things that I could understand, and it was joyful. And then later on in my life, I'd be like, yes, now I know what they meant. I can use that right now as a parent, right? So you never know what ancient
Yeah.
things are passed down through that tradition of storytelling. And it's very
Mm.
valuable to kids. Maybe that's something that some grandparents can use the technology to share with, just like this. You know, this particular platform is really great because it's open source, as I understand. Jitsi.
Yeah, Jitsu. I love
Yeah,
the name, Jitsu.
yeah.
Sounds like
And they don't make
art.
money off of collecting your data, so it's a great thing to share with other people.
I'll remember that. That's a good
And the
idea.
video quality is good, eh?
Maybe we ought to do that all for tomorrow for Christmas. I think I'll keep the link and tell my sister to go on it. We'll send a link and do a whole thing tomorrow. Thank you for having me and good seeing everybody. Have a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, everybody. I think I feel like I'm making a commercial. Maybe back in the day. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from the friends here at News 4 News, right? Or something like that. You can cancel that. But I love you guys and have a good day. I'll see you guys soon.
okay.
All right. Bye-bye,
Same
everyone.
from me.
Bye.
Thank
Same
you.
from me.
Merry
Love everyone, and keep sharing the things you're making.
Will do.
Hint, hint.
Yeah.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas to all.
Hello, how are you?
Bearing up
Yeah.
under the circumstances. This is what I'm having my Christmas dinner down.
Wow.
Brown
Unbelievable.
bush again.
Are you having it liquidized Christmas dinner or something
Yeah.
else?
Comes in a plastic bottle, all prepared.
Um,
Tastes like shit.
you can't taste it. Does it repeat on you? You don't get anything.
Every time I burp, it's there. It's bloody awful.
Is it?
But it's keeping one alive.
Yes, there's like super healthy stuff. Is that why it tastes awful?
It's not bad. I can cope with it.
Yeah.
Better
Just
than wearing this hat.
Take it as it comes, like.
Yeah.
The things Becky makes you do, eh?
I know. I'm a bloody saint.
Oh. At
Susan,
least you all got each other. That's the main thing. To help each other.
Yeah. Oh, she's been an absolute brick. I don't know how it would have gone on if she hadn't been here. So
That's
I'm
good.
a saint.
Hmm?
I say I'm a saint, but I've got a saintess
oh,
sat at the side of me.
That's nice.
Too hot.
a saint and a brick. And what I'm noticing as well is like, more people are becoming more creative. It's like, because they've had such a lot to cope with, they're returning back to doing these things that make them feel good and giving them that quiet time and take the mind off it. I mean, my mum's always knitting something. She's knit loads of stuff this year, I've got a Native American Indian flute on its way. I've been getting so excited about waiting for it to arrive every day, and it's still not here.
Oh,
Well, you can enjoy the excitement.
I know, but I've not learned how to enjoy that yet. I'm like, oh, where's my flute? Where's my flute? Where's my flute?
And to all a great day. You guys, it's nighttime. For us, it's still a bright and sunny day and lots to look forward to.
yeah. And thanks for creating Carry Forth, Becky, and allowing this platform for us to share our creativity and inspire each other, especially through these difficult times. Even though I haven't actually posted anything for a while because of the stuff, it's leading up to Christmas and we've been busy, but I'm going to get back onto it in the new year. But thank you, and happy Christmas to everyone.
Happy Christmas.
Yeah. No, it's Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, actually.
Yes, it is. Merry
I always get that wrong.
New Year.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Nice
We're
to
going
see
to make 2021 great.
Yeah.
2021 is going to be a lot better than this year.
Yeah,
Yes, I think that all the jewels will be polished and come out.
they
to
will.
share with friends and family.
Absolutely.
I must say, before we go, that I have seen some beautiful things this year, and I mean, I know we've got Dad not being very well at the minute, but I've had this time here with them. I wouldn't have had it, and I've just seen neighbours helping each other and being kind, and people seem to have slowed down and just started to think about those around them a lot more. So there's always a good side to everything that happens, isn't there? And
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
gotta look for it.
that's right.
Yeah.
Develop that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just focus on that and keep remembering that. Yeah, instead of getting lost in all the.
And remind each other. I think that's another great thing about having each other, is remind each other.
Mhm.
I mean, you can be so worried about what's going on and lost in it and distracted by all the media. And I don't even watch mainstream media. I just think it's a total load of rubbish.
Yeah.
There's some truths in there, but you can
Such a downer.
it's such a downer, yeah, and you just get so carried away with it all. Like, you're just actually forgetting that you're actually sat here at home. You're safe and very fortunate, very well.
Yeah.
And yeah, my heart really does go out to people who are not as fortunate. I really do.
We do what we can, right?
Yeah, we do.
Do what we can and give thanks for what we do have, because that's I think even more precious now.
Yeah.
appreciated.
Be
Goes a
resourceful
long way.
and use what we've got, yeah. And be thankful for what we got, not we haven't.
Yeah.
Thankful who is with us and who isn't, like.
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the kind of attitude that makes things
Mm,
come better and makes it so that you do get more. That is that your neighbors get more, and then everything gets better and better and better.
yeah, it does.